We're good.
We
Yeah,
mm,
should be. Don't know why my webcam's not Hey, welcome to the stream, everyone.
how y'all doing today?
Doing all right,
Welcome to
Scott.
Set for Life. Good Friday night. We just gonna kind of vibe out tonight. It's a few things that my brother came across that he wanted to kind of inform you guys about. So if y'all would be patient with us tonight and kind of let him explain a few things, it's gonna help y'all in the process. If you into trying to have your money, um, make money while you're waiting or holding, then this is going to be the stream for you. Um,
Hold on, I'm gonna stop and come right back on. Sorry, hold on 1 second, guys. We'll be right back on. All right. Fix that. I'm on call tonight, guys, so you have to excuse me for a moment.
yes, sir.
Hello.
Good stream. You guys, what's
Yes,
up, shit? We are focused on.
you have to get a hold of possibly someone from the warehouse, Lou or Tyler. Um, reach out to one of them.
Sugar, what are you doing? Move, go in there. Badass.
Well, I don't know why my camera's not working tonight, so usually it'll come right on. Oh, it's because of this. Let me just fix this real quick, guys. Sorry about that. Down here, here.
Sugar, yeah, come on, come on. Say hi to the people. Say hi. Say hi. Look. Hey,
What's up, sugar?
what's up? Say what's up, man? Okay, go ahead. Okay, get in. This is on you. Hey, let me get.
All right. Well, you guys might not be able to see me tonight. I don't know what's going on with the camera. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm not sure because it shows me in.
Y'all can see your boy. I'm here with you, man. I'm here with you. Your boy here with you, man. I'm
I'm here
trying to
with you
pull up
too,
something
but
real quick and get a little information organized. Y'all give us a few seconds. Family night tonight. I had my grandbaby come by. My son just came over, and he a big problem. So I got a lot of stuff going on in my household tonight. So y'all give us a second.
all
I'm
right.
trying to
I'm
pull
gonna
up
be
my
talking
information.
about this real tokens tonight and some AMM pools and some other things. Gonna have some really good information for you tonight.
Absolutely, yeah. Because what he was showing me is absolutely the shit. So this is some information that y'all do not want to miss. Like I say, I'm gonna pull up a little information for y'all as well. So, brother, um, why don't you explain to us what a AMM pool is, what a liquidity pool is, what is staking, what is a yield, what is yield farming? Can you break some of these terms down for us so we will understand? I'm pretty sure a lot of people are still new to crypto, like we were just 6 months ago. So um, my one of my questions used to be, how could I get my money to make money? Because this is something that you hear often in the crypto community. You hear the term staking, you hear the term AMM pools, you hear farming, you hear all of these terms. So could you give us some clarity on what these things are?
All right, so well, liquidity and AMM pools kind of where I'm diving into on the XRP ledger at the moment. So when a project is formed on the XRP ledger, they will allow you on certain dexes on the ledger, they will allow you to add liquidity to that token through AMM pools. Um, so basically, um, you think of an AMM pool like a vending machine, okay? So I'm gonna kind of make it easier for you to grasp, right? You're gonna
Right.
stock that vending machine with two products. You're gonna stock it with XRP, and you're gonna stock it with that token that you're wanting to add liquidity to, right? So
Hmm.
for this instance, we're gonna use the real token, right? So you're gonna
Hey,
stock.
what is the real token, my brother?
So the real token is a real estate and payments unified by blockchain. Um, they already have properties on here listed. You can rent, you can buy fractionized pieces of property. Um, Basically, RealFi is transforming how the world pays for property with Real, our native blockchain token. Renters and buyers can make fast, secure, and borderless payments from monthly rent to full estate purchases. One
Okay, so
currency, one seamless process everywhere. Right?
So you said I can buy fractions of a property?
Yes. You'll
Okay.
be able to buy fractionalized pieces of real estate. But now,
So I
this real estate isn't just anywhere. Okay?
okay.
This isn't like worldwide real estate right here. Okay? So this token was made for um, traditional property markets, um, big properties, uh, and it's gonna start in Dubai.
Okay.
Okay, so if we come over here to the Dubai deal, so Dubai XRP real estate, and we'll just kind of pull this up. All right, so right here. So Dubai has made significant strides in real estate tokenization using the XRP ledger, with a major development in July confirming Ripple's custody infrastructure will secure tokenized property deeds for the Dubai Land Department. This follows the launch of the Pripco Mint platform in May, which allows investors to purchase fractional ownership in Dubai properties, making the first time a government property registration authority in the Middle East has used a blockchain for title deeds. The project is part of a broader government initiative aiming for $16 billion in tokenized real estate by 2033, representing 7% of all total property transactions. Right? Um, in a significant expansion, Ripple partnered with UAE-based Control Alt to provide secure and scalable custody for tokenized real estate title deeds on the XRP ledger. This partnership, announced on July 16th positions Ripple's infrastructure at the core of Dubai's digital property transformation. The initiative has already shown rapid adoption, with tokenized real estate sales in Dubai reaching $399 million in May of 2025, accounting for 17.4% of all real estate deals that month, indicating the technology is moving beyond pilot stages. The project is backed by regulatory oversight from the UAE Central Bank, which is the Central Bank of Dubai, Dubai's Virtual Assets Regulatory Authority, and Dubai Future Foundation. So now you know what's being done with Dubai real estate. Let's go back over to the real token and let's go look at who is behind this real token. So let's go get to know the team.
Let's do it, brother. Let's get to know it.
So the founder and
I hope you guys are following along. Make sure you guys go look into this token, because this is some really good information that my brother is giving you guys tonight. Bro, could you give them the ticker to look it up? Kind of give them the little.
I will in a minute, because you're
Okay,
not gonna be able to just look this token up anywhere. You're not gonna
all
go.
right.
You're not gonna be able to go on TradingView and look it up like that because
That's my point. I want you to get them to know
right.
how they can get it.
Yeah. So right now this token is in the very earliest stages, right? So it hasn't even been listed on major exchanges yet. It's been listed on quite a few exchanges. Just no Coinbase, no crypto.com, no Kraken, none of that, right? But it is on some other exchanges that people use, right? Ben Exchange, Magnetic is what I use, Mexi, CoinGecko. There's a few of them, but let's go to the team right here. So Dubai UAE is the central bank of Dubai. So the founder and CEO is the Bank of Dubai. The CTO of the company is the Central Bank of Dubai. And the lead developer is the Central Bank of Dubai. So the people that are behind this team is not just people, it's the Central Bank of Dubai that is behind this token. So if you think that a central bank is going to dump on a token or anything like that, you're highly mistaken. That's why this token just isn't listed everywhere yet. Because
So basically, you have to kind of be paying attention to people like us who are kind of in the know of what's going on, who is able to look up this information on a day to day. That's the reason why I brought it up to my brother to even bring up the fact that you can't get this token, because myself, when I'm kind of still new to, he teach me how to work through the systems. He the one that taught me how to do swap addresses and all of that. You know what I mean? And he gonna go through some of that for you guys tonight. But you can't just look on Coinbase and go get this token. So be paying attention when he talking about different dexes, and maybe write some of this information down so you can be on point when trying to go and get these tokens, because these are some things that's fairly new. And if you want the best chance to get the biggest ROI, then you probably would be interested in something
I
like this.
I really go on this deep hunt and down these rabbit holes and late night, early mornings, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and then really nothing to do. Everybody's asleep. It's just dark in the house, and I'm going down these rabbit holes and venturing down these rabbit holes. Discovering different things. What I've discovered is undervalued, and I don't like to look at price. So I don't want to look at a token and say, "Oh, it's 25 cents. It's worth it."
Right.
How do I know if it's worth it? I haven't looked into the company. I don't even know who's behind this company. What are they? Who are they? You know what I'm saying? Is it even people that I believe in that's behind this token, or am I just looking at a token and looking at its price and saying, "Oh, well, it's at 25 cents and I think it could go to $4, so I'm going to buy into it." That's not really what I'm doing. I really want to know, what is this token? What's the development team behind it? What's the tokenomics plan for that token? Like what is the yearly structure of what they're going to do with the assets for that token? What partnerships are they building? What utility does it have? Does it actually solve a major problem that is being faced in the real world? What all
Absolutely.
does this do? And what are the people behind it gonna do with the money that's pumped into it? Stuff
No
like,
hype, no memes.
yeah,
He's looking for good projects that have good developers,
I'm
and
looking for undervalued companies is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for
he's
a
checking the
company.
he's
Go ahead.
checking white papers. He's going to actually do the research. You cannot just look at the basis of something or just skim over something in this market, because I mean that'll be the quickest way for you to put your money somewhere where you can't get it back. So make sure you actually go do the homework on these companies.
So I'm like, what would I put the valuation of this company at, right?
Absolutely.
Fractionalized pieces of real estate in Dubai, which we all know Dubai is one of the crypto capitals of the world. We
Absolutely.
all know that real estate in Dubai is prime real estate in the world, right? Um,
Mhm.
so it to me, the company is worth, this token and this project is very valuable, right? Because it's bringing that all of that real estate in Dubai. Plus, they're going to be working on bringing global real estate on chain on the XRP ledger as well.
Mhm.
Um, but what is what value can I put on that, right? So then I go and I look at the price of the token. What's the price of the token? And then I go look at tokenomics. Well, what is their plan for the tokens? How many of them are circulating? How many of them total are made? Um, all the tokenomics, right? So you go look into some of these tokenomics on the real token, and you'll see that they have a burn. They
Can you
burn.
pull it up for us?
Yeah, let's see.
Let us check it out. That way we can get a glimpse of which decks he's using and so on and so forth. So you can have an idea or a picture in your head of what to look for.
Let's see. Where is the tokenomics at?
You guys pay attention to this information, please. It is very critical and crucial that you understand tokenomics. Now, I want you guys to understand this as well while I'm on the concept of tokenomics. When we're dealing with protocols, right? Um, Tokenomics and market cap is very different than dealing with stocks. Okay. When you're talking about stocks, you're dealing with the total number of available shares that can be traded with a stock. When you're talking about protocols, we're talking about a very small fraction of the total cost, I mean, of the total market cap that's actually being traded. So that's why when you're talking about crypto, people come tell you that there's this market cap multiplier. Okay, so make sure you keep that concept in your head. It's not the same as just trading stocks or shares. Okay, go ahead, brother. You got us right.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got you right. So I was just pulling it up on ChatGPT, so I have it over here so that you can read along on the screen with me, right? So the Real token is being launched by a project called RealFi, aiming to enable tokenization of real estate and bring more liquidity and accessibility to property markets. According to announcements, Real has a capped total supply of 100 million tokens. The token is being issued on the XRP ledger. One of the use cases described is that Real will function as a real estate currency for things like rent, fractional property ownership, payments, etc. Here's what's known so far about how Real is structured. There's 100 million tokens. Um, it is capped. Um, It has gone through pre-sale, public sale phases, and is released. Um, it has announced a pre-sale and public. Yeah, that was already done. Um, XR token freezable clawback compliance, real estate payments, fractional ownership, escrow, rent, and release schedule. The timeline and mechanism by which tokens will be distributed, how many at pre-sale, how much are locked, how much is vested. There's really no public sources that they found. Um, let's see.
So while he's looking up that information, um, like he was telling you, the creator of this token is actually the government of Dubai. You know what I mean? And just hearing that in itself, you should already know that this shit gotta, oh, excuse me, that this have to be a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So, um, when we were doing the research on it a few months back, we kind of waited. We kind of waited on it for a while before we actually put a little money in because some of the information wasn't popping up. You know what I mean? So now that we got a little more information, we can feel a little more confident in it. But of course, it's a very new project. So, like all things, the technology got to catch up. You know what I mean? We got to catch up with the technology, actually. So, um, people are catching on slowly, and things are being tokenized every day. Um, I, just like as I was telling him earlier, XRP, like right now, it's trading at $2.78, somewhere around there, with over 7.7 billion in daily volume. So that's just the surface. Behind the price, we still fighting battles. Institutions are circling, and the ledger is quietly being pushed toward innovation. So just keep in mind, we got things going on the XRP ledger. And tonight we're gonna kind of dig deep and see where everything stands with emerging on with clarity and the XRP ledger tokenizing all these things. Actually, we getting these deals with DBS and Franklin Templeton, and
So here's the
like
known dates for real. I got it
these
pulled up.
these are some big things that's we got coming up. So y'all just stay tuned.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead, brother.
the
I'm
real
sorry.
token is going to be done in phases, right? So real announced the real token is now live. Phase 1 supply is limited to 100 million real as of this date. June 27th, they scheduled a large burn of up to 20% of the phase 1 supply. So up to 20% of the 100 million tokens. July 15th, and on the 15th of each subsequent month, the project states that ongoing monthly burns starting July 15th, 10% of remaining tokens will be burned monthly. That means 10% of the remaining tokens that are left from the 100 million in phase 1 will be burned monthly on the 15th of every month. What's 10% of 100 million? 10 million. That means 10 million tokens will be burned on the 15th of every month. On September 12th, which was about a week ago, there was an announcement just 48 hours until $2 billion in real estate transitions to the XRP ledger with 558,000 real token burn scheduled on September 12th. So, what that means is that they're going to be burning up to 80% of the total supply of all the tokens in phase 1, which is the 100 million tokens.
That
So,
is a big deal.
so
That's a big deal, you guys. If they burning 80% of the total supply, then that means it's only 20% left. And those people who have already invested in those 20%, they gonna be some happy campers.
Yeah, so after reading into all this and going on down this rabbit hole and looking at these burn rates and the very limited amount of tokens in the first place. I mean, it's not 100 billion tokens, it's 100 million tokens, right? Which isn't very much at all. Um, and then on top of that, they've already burned and they're continuing to burn 10% of the total supply every month on the 15th of every month. When they burn tokens, that means they're completely gone. They're out. They will no longer exist. So that increases the value of whatever tokens are remaining by quite a bit. So if the token is at 1 penny, 3 pennies right now, and they burn 10 million tokens, it'll be 4 pennies, 4.5 pennies after just from the burn phase. So what I decided was, how do I get this real token? So I have most all of my XRP on the Zaman wallet, which is available through the Play Store. I can't download. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can. So I can connect. Let me go ahead and connect this real quick, and I'll show you. Um, Scan the QR code with your Zaman wallet. Which let's see. How do I here?
Are you done?
No.
I'll go take it back and play and watch you do it.
Let's see. How do I? Uh, I don't know how to scan this thing.
You probably have to do it on your phone.
I am on my phone. I'm trying to see. Let's see. Scan. Let's see it. Scan button. Maybe if I wonder if I.
While you waiting on that, I'm gonna talk to y'all a little second about XRP, okay?
Okay, there we
So
go.
let's talk a little bit about the charts and patterns and the nitty gritty, okay?
Let me go over here so I
Today's
can see you.
today, you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay,
We're
go ahead.
connected. Sorry, and then I'll swap it over to you so that way I can share
Uh
your
you
screen.
you good,
Um,
brother, you good.
all right, so we're connected. So I had to connect my wallet. So basically, I don't know why this isn't showing.
Y'all tonight, Friday, we relaxing, getting our little smoke on. I hope y'all don't mind.
Okay, so we're gonna go over the AMM pools, right? So this is the real token. You can purchase it. I'm using this is the Magnetic Dex, which is like a buying platform, right? So you connect it to your wallet, which I'm using a Zaman wallet. Um, and then once you do that, then you can actively trade and do stuff like that. So if you wanted to buy the real token, then you could come over here and you can go into trade. You can buy. You can set your limit order, your market order, whatever. Just know that whenever you buy anything on the XRP ledger, you're going to be using XRP for that purchase. So you will need XRP in your wallet in order to purchase anything from this DEX because you're spending XRP, not dollars. So it's going to cost you XRP to buy real token. So you'll need to buy some XRP on an exchange like Coinbase, Crypto.com, Kraken, whatever, Uphold, wherever you purchase your crypto at. So for me, I just kind of keep it simple. I go buy my XRP on Coinbase. I then transfer that um, crypto over that XRP over to my Zamen wallet. So then that's in my Zamen wallet. And then from there, I can connect my Zamen wallet here to Magnetic Dex. And I can buy any tokens that's on the Magnetic Dex that's on the XRP ledger. It's kind of confusing, but you can always go back and rewind this 10 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever, when this video is uploaded live. You can just go back and replay it and watch it over and over again until you got it figured out for yourself. That's basically how I do it. So you put in how many XRP you want to spend here. So if I wanted to spend 10 XRP, which the current price of XRP is $2.7739, so it would give me $27.73 is what I would be spending in XRP, and I would be gaining 809.8 real tokens. Right? I'm not going to do that. I already have quite a few real tokens. But my whole thing that I want to show you guys is the liquidity pools, injecting or adding liquidity into this token. Right?
Yeah, that's exactly because I wanted to you guys pay attention. I'm actually about to kind of get my notes. Hold on, bro. Let me give me a little ink pen out of my drawer real quick so I can kind of write down the steps of this shit so I understand it. All right, I'm ready for you,
Yeah,
brother.
I've been working on showing my brother this for the last couple of days because when I discovered this, I was like, oh man, I really think I'm onto something here. So this
Right,
rabbit
right.
hole kind of went deep for me in like a 3 hour, 4 hour, 3 o'clock in the morning binge.
He called me all excited. Bro, I found it. I found it. I'm like, you found what? He like, we've been trying to figure out how to make our XRP work for us. I found it. I'm like, I bet. So, I mean, he showed me the proof. And like, while we were sitting here talking, he was at my house maybe 15, 20 minutes. Shit, he had already made about an extra 5 XRP while he was sitting there. So I averaged that out. He making like a dollar, I mean, a dollar a minute. That was about 15 minutes. He made about 5 XRP. That's damn near $15. So he kind of
Them
got my
crispies,
attention. Yeah.
right? Right. We
Um,
trying to print some more of these, right?
straight up.
So I'm gonna kind of go through this with you. All right. So you want to make sure that you have that in order to inject liquidity into this token or into the liquidity pool to get the rewards that I'm going to be talking about.
Mhm.
Um, you're first going to need to buy some real tokens. Okay. So
Okay.
however much liquidity that you're wanting to inject is going to be a split between, again, remember in AMMs it's like a filling up a vending machine, and you're going to need to have both items to fill your vending machine with, right? You're going to need real tokens to fill your machine with, and you're going to need
And
XRP
XRP.
tokens to fill your machine with.
Absolutely.
Okay? So you're going to want to make sure that you have both tokens in your wallet.
So
And
one
an
to one
equal
on
amount,
those.
one to one, an equal amount,
Okay.
right? So if you're wanting to put $100 in XRP, then it's gonna be $100 in real as well. So it's gonna be a total of 200. So if you're really only wanting to do 100 total, then you would have to split that into $50 worth of real tokens and $50 worth of XRP tokens.
Okay.
Um,
I
Or for
got
an
you.
example, if you want to add $200 worth, you would need $100 worth of XRP and $100 worth of the other token. Okay, you're gonna enter. So For instance, let's come over here to real, and we're gonna click on this AMM, right? So now we're in the liquidity. So now we're over here in liquidity, right? And it's gonna kind of show you here. This is kind of what's in what I've added into the liquidity pool. Um, so this is where you're gonna do that at. Um, so you would go to deposit, and you're gonna deposit. For me, I just go up here and select how many XRP tokens I want to deposit. So let's say I want to deposit 15 XRP tokens. I'm gonna also have to deposit 1228.64 real tokens also, right? So then I would submit that, and I'm going to receive 50,536 liquidity pool real XRP tokens. If you can see here, I have 202,430.3 liquidity pool real tokens right now. And the share amount right here is depending on how much you've injected into the liquidity pool and how many liquidity pool tokens you have, depends on how much percentage of all of the fees. So every time people buy or sell the token, there's transaction fees. Kind of like banks charge transaction fees, or like ATMs charge transaction fees. Think about it like that. So like if you set up an ATM machine in your business, like how much of the fees do you want to collect? Well, if you want to collect 1% of the fees, then basically you would have to charge like a $4.50 ATM surcharge, and then basically what the ATM company says, okay, well, based on how many people that you have coming into your business, and you're charging a $4.50 ATM fee, we're going to give you 1% of all of the fees. If you want to charge less of an ATM fee, they're going to give you less of a percentage of the fees. Does that make sense? So if you say, I don't want my ATM to charge $4.50, I'd rather just have my ATM charge $3.25 fee surcharge, then they're going to be like, okay, well, you're lowering the fee, so we're only going to give you a 0.5% of the fees. Okay, so does that make sense?
That
So
makes sense.
so basically, so then that's what I'm saying is like I want to put in enough to where I have a decent share, a decent amount, almost 1%. Maybe I'm gonna get it up to 1%, a little bit over, maybe to like 1.5% of the trading fees. But because I have invested a decent amount, and I have so many liquidity pool tokens, I am allowed to go and vote on what the trading fees I feel like what we should charge as trading fees. So I can propose a fee.
Okay.
Um,
So you basically like you get to pick what price um the spread is pretty much.
I get a pick on I get a pick how much the slippage fees are.
Yeah, the spread.
Right.
Okay.
I can
Okay.
also I can trade with a fee discount. So I can get discounts on my fees because I'm a staker in the liquidity pool. So when I'm trading the real token, I can trade
Oh,
with
so that's a part of the rewards you get for doing that.
right. I can trade with a discount on my fees.
Makes sense to me.
Okay, so I pay less when I'm purchasing and selling real tokens because I am investing in the company's liquidity pool.
That makes sense.
Right. So every time traders swap inside the pool, I'm gonna earn 0.75%. Right. Um, when I remove liquidity, I burn my liquidity pool tokens. I'll receive back my share of both tokens plus any fees earned minus any impermanent loss. Um, so basically, the more popular that your vending machine is, the more fees you're going to earn. But if the value of the product changes a lot compared to the other product, your balance shifts. That's what's called an impermanent loss. Um,
So that means if you start making more than everybody else's AM pool, then you'll get an impermanent loss because they giving you way more in fees. So it'll kind of like fluctuate and average out pretty much. They'll pay you more, so you'll lose some of your tokens that you invested.
um, the let's see a simple example,
That's
right? You provide liquidity to um, the real XRP pool with 100 XRP at $2 each and $200 worth of real tokens, right? So the total deposited would have been $400.
right.
Now imagine XRP doubles in price to $4 from $2,
Okay. Okay.
while the real token stays the same price.
Oh,
Right? 100 XRP times $4 equals 400. Plus the $200 in real tokens that I put in would be a total of $600. Right?
all right.
So I now have fewer XRP and more real tokens. Right?
Okay.
Um, so the total would be 70 XRP times $4 plus the $280 in real tokens, right? That's $34 less. It would be $566 for that amount. That's $34 less than if I would have just held XRP, right?
Makes sense. So you're
So,
not
so,
really
so
losing.
that's a
You
34
losing.
that $34 difference is what's called the impermanent loss. The
Yeah,
bigger
yeah,
the
you
price
losing.
difference, the bigger the impermanent loss,
Okay.
right? But now, what if it goes in the opposite direction?
What tell me because I definitely don't know.
So, so,
This is all good news for me, baby.
so instead of the loss, it would be a flip of a gain,
Okay.
but it would be very close because there's no way for this token to get bigger than the native token,
Absolutely.
right? Because the native token is what's used to actually make this token
Yeah.
work. So it's like if this token goes to $4 before XRP goes to $4, then I just simply wait it out till XRP goes to $4 and then I can remove my liquidity and then I would be at double the amount of money from my real and double the amount of money from my XRP. So then that would be 4x my money instead of 2.
So that's the whole point of that's
And
why people
then
do this.
And then you also got to calculate in because this is not going to add your fees in. It just tells you what your share of the fees are, right? It's not going to add in your fees and your APR rewards until you remove the liquidity. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Okay? So when I go to remove this liquidity out, it's going to
It'll-
give me my 95.76% APR that I'm gaining, that I'm accruing by holding these
mhm.
LP tokens. You
Absolutely.
don't have to stake them. I read that earlier. So beginning, I was thinking I was going to have to stake these liquidity tokens in order to get the APR. You don't. You
Hmm.
just simply have to hold them. So by holding these tokens, I'm gaining 95% APR. And then this is the 24-hour fees, which is up to 19 XRP right now. So
Mhm.
then that's where I would get 0.75% of this 19 XRP from today, which is not a crazy amount, but you're also adding on to this number here because as when I bought into the liquidity pool earlier, it was at 118, and then it'll go up to like 120, 121, come back down to 119. It really just depends on um,
How much trading volume
the
is
trading
going on?
volume and liquidity, right? So you see how liquidity kind of went up to 15858, and then it came
Mhm.
down to 15810.
Mhm.
Somebody removed a little bit of the liquidity from the pool. But see, this is on a short time frame. Let's go to a larger time frame and look at the liquidity. All right, so it's just a steady increase of inflows into the liquidity pool. So I'm not worried. And again, this is the central bank of Dubai that this token is. Like this is the creators, the founders, the CTOs, everybody that everything that's behind this token is the central bank of Dubai. So it's nothing. It's not going to be anything but liquidity being injected into this project. It's just slow boogie, and it's not. Again, it's not mainstream. This is not something that thousands and thousands of people know about. Very, very few people know about it. And right now, there's only 70 contributors to this liquidity pool. Um,
Do you think that's because people just don't know how to do it?
that's exactly the reason why. I mean, the majority of people can barely figure out how to buy XRP on Coinbase. You know, to a lot of people, that's difficult. To a lot of people, it gets even scarier and more difficult when you're telling them to transfer their crypto off of an exchange into a wallet. That gets even a little bit more scary because they're like, I don't even have a clue, right? Not only that, but now you're telling them to not only just transfer their XRP into a wallet, but then use the wallet to go onto another DEX and connect the wallet onto a DEX. Now I just lost 90% of the people because they don't even understand what I'm talking about when I say go take it and connect your wallet to a DEX and then look up a token to swap and then go into an AMM pool and inject some liquidity into an AMM pool. Now I've lost 95% of people. There might be 5% of the people in the crypto community that understands what I'm talking about, let alone in the whole community. So when I'm talking to people like at work, I can't hold their attention past 30 seconds if I'm talking about DEXs and AMM and liquidity pools and stuff like that. They're lost in the first 10 seconds. They're like, bro, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, because that shit can get confusing. I'm not gonna lie. When I first started indulging or even playing with it, it was like, damn, this shit just different. It's different, and you got to be kind of dedicated to it to actually really want to do it. You know what I mean? So it ain't something that you can just learn overnight. And if you're a beginner, you damn sure ain't gonna learn it. Probably take it like just for to learn how what TA is and FA is and learn those things. It was 6 months before you really got a clear understanding of it. What's this, brother? What you showing over here? Oh, okay. It was, I don't know what that was. Is that something you created?
What's that? Oh no, that was just a news thing. It was talking about $325 million Dubai real estate deal. Um,
Oh, okay. Okay, you guys. So I want to
So I'm gonna let you share your screen, and I'm gonna let you go over a few things with them. I hope I didn't completely confuse all of y'all, and if I did, it's okay. Kind of, please reach out. I mean, send us comments. Um, we do have a Discord. It is in the links below. So if you guys are wanting to know if you where you can go, or if you need a Coinbase or crypto.com or a place to buy some XRP or a place to buy some crypto. The links are down below. So you can simply click on the Coinbase link or the crypto.com link. You can click on those links down below. They are in the channel. Um, we'll be adding some more links too. My brother's going to
And
be adding a BTC
we
a
do get
BTCC link.
a little piece of a little portion of that, man. You know, transparency is everything. We
Yes.
get a little cut if you through them links down there, but you
And
know,
you will be
it helps
helping to
this
grow this
channel.
channel by going through the
Yeah,
links down below.
yeah, it's gonna help this channel out, and when we get how many subscribers? 500,
Um, no, so we're gonna do the first one is gonna be 1,000 subscribers. So when
1,000.
we reach a
Okay,
thousand subscribers, guys, we're gonna give away 100 XRP. So
ready.
whatever the price is at that time, I mean, I don't know. You could be getting anywhere. Right now, the price is $2.77, so it would be worth $277 right this minute for you to receive 100 XRP. But yeah, at 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna be doing a giveaway of 100 XRP. But in order to get that giveaway, you're gonna need to be
It's
a
gonna be some
subscriber,
things you gotta go
and there's
through.
gonna be some
Um,
things that you're gonna have to do, like
and
repost some
our first
posts.
giveaway, I think we're gonna be giving away a couple of our t-shirts, maybe, and a couple of
Yeah, I'm kind of. Let me
coffee
grab. I'll show y'all
mugs,
what we got.
and a couple of coffee mugs, and a few items that we got in our store. So a few of those items will be designated as gifts for you guys just participating and coming to the channel, subscribing, and just tuning in, being good people, man. So we want to reward those of y'all who are with us and give y'all some of our merch, you know. So this is one of our shirts, S4L,
And this is
you
this
know,
is stitched.
set for life, you
So
know.
this is
Come a
actually
look,
stitched on. It's not a patch.
come
This
a
is
little closer, bro, so they can see what they say right there, man.
set
See
for
that
life.
set for life, man.
All right.
So
It's all
y'all,
synced. And then
yeah, tune in
we
with
all
us,
it's
man.
all stitched.
Yeah, we're gonna keep y'all loaded up with some of the best wear, some of the urban wear, crypto wear. Like every month, we will be coming out with a new design. Um, so, like I said, we would love you guys' input on things that you guys like and things that might be helpful for the company. So you guys can stay tuned in with us. So like I was saying tonight, I wanted to go a little bit over XRP with you guys. Um, so let's talk charts and patterns and all that good stuff. As you guys know, today XRP has been trading around $2.70. It's been testing that floor multiple times. Let me pull up my chart for you guys. Let me share my screen. Sure.
It's Friday night, guys. We're just hanging out, just having some good conversation, discussions over some of the things that we've learned this week ourselves. I mean, I'm constantly learning new things in the crypto world. It's new, it's exciting. For me, I can nerd out on it. Honestly, I can get back in here and start really diving into some of these things and the dexes and um, finding out what's going on these ledgers and stuff like that.
So you see my screen, brother?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna turn my camera off for a moment.
So as you guys can see, let me go to the hour chart for the day. Um, As you guys can see, I got my chart drawn up a little different than a lot of people. Got a few things in a way that I don't know where it came from and how the hell it popped up. But check all these big green and yellow. Okay, there you go. Now, as you guys can see, we have been trading today between two, let's see, let's see what the lowest point is. With the low today was 269,798, and the high for today was 280, 294. So we trading right between those two numbers. And what I've been looking at is how on the way down, we have been playing off of that 50 the whole time. As you can see, we broke down below the 50, came back up, retested the 50, pushed back down. And we've been kind of just playing on that 50 until we break down below that 50 and go all the way down to 270. Now we come back up, retested the 50, got back above it, came to the 200, got above it, and got pushed back down. We broke back down, couldn't hold it. So now we're retesting this 50, and we're looking to see if we can actually hold this level right here. If we do not hold it, I'm expecting to come all the way back down where this first order block is, which is at $2.66. And that's gonna, if we hold there, I mean, I'm looking to push back up. If not, I'm looking to come all the way down between, I hate to tell you this, but I mean, I gotta be honest, between 220 and 237, that's what I'm looking for, this to come all the way back down to. Um, I'm looking for one of these patterns. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm looking for one of these patterns. I'm looking for something like this. I'm gonna drop all the way down. That's kind of what I'm looking for, to be eating through each and every one of these order blocks. That's kind of what I'm looking for. This is 240 down here. So if we cannot hold 270, you guys, we probably gonna find ourselves falling all the way back down to 220 somewhere here in the next couple of weeks. If we can hold 270, I see us working our way back up. I'm sorry, I need to delete that. I see us working our way back up to sorry, I see us working our way back up to go in past the 350 mark. And if we do going past 350, I see us actually working our way on back up here past the 350. That's 347. I see us working our way up back up here somewhere. So you guys, if 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 we can hold the 270 mark, I see us coming back to this order block, busting through the 335, looking for freedom after we eat through the 355 order block. And that's kind of what I'm gonna be keeping my eye on for now. I bought in again yesterday after the drop, and I'm just looking right now. I'm holding just to see if we're gonna hold. If we do not hold, then I probably will just be DCA in for a while. Um, if we do hold, I mean, good to go. So you guys will know what I'm looking for. Right now, the RSI has been flirting with the oversold territory for a while. And as you guys know, usually is preceded with rebounds. So
I talked about one of my under the table tokens this evening. Why don't you talk about one of your under the table tokens this evening? Like, I'll talk about Flair or something.
um you guys know, well, I'm super bullish on Flair, man. Just because it has the backing of Ripple. Um and there's a lot of XRP community, and I feel like once once a lot of us get more educated about how the DeFi space actually works, I feel like a lot of people will actually be wrapping their tokens and getting them a yield on the Flare network. I mean, you can you can either let your money grow while you're waiting, because most XRP holders are long-term holders. So I don't think they'll be selling anytime soon. And you can either hold those tokens and get the price appreciation, yes, of course, but you could also be getting a yield from it. So staking on Flare is like one of the best um it's one of the best tools we got right now for the XRP ledger, because we don't have native staking right now. So if we can get native staking on the XRP ledger, that'd be great. But as of now, if you want to put your XRP to work, Flare to me is a good project to invest in, to use to hold your XRP and earn you some yield with that. Also, um, you got Vivo, who would committed to staking $40 million with the Flare network. So, I mean, it's some good things going on. I actually just pulled up Flare network, so I'm gonna tell you guys what Flare is by definition. Okay. Um, Flare is a layer one blockchain built to bring smart contracts and interoperability to networks that don't have them natively, like the XRP, Litecoin, and Doge. Excuse me. Let me get a drink of water. Sorry. Is EVM compatible, meaning developers can run Ethereum style smart contracts on Flare. Think of it as an oracle plus a network. It feeds decentralized data, prices, APIs, events into blockchains that normally cannot access them. The core features: FA, FA, FA assets or F assets lets you mint wrap versions of assets like XRP, Litecoin, and Doge, and use them in DeFi on Flare. Stake connectors, a system that pulls data from outside blockchains or even the web into Flare, making it usable in contracts. FTSO, Flare Time Series Oracle, community-driven oracles that delivers decentralized price, feeds tokens holders, and delegate their Flare to data providers and earn rewards. For XRP holders, Flare airdrop to XRP holders. This was a big one, but it actually happened in 23, so I'm not gonna go over all of that. Um, Overtime, Ripple, and XRP plus Flare integration is pitched as a way to bridge XRP liquidity into smart contract ecosystems. Some folks are already experimenting with putting XRP into AMM pools. This is why my brother was just trying to explain to you guys what AMM pools is and how to utilize them. I digress. Into AMM pools on Flare, or wrapping it into FA assets. The current status, September 25, Flare is trading around 17 cent with a $500 million market cap. Staking and delegating yields still hover in the in the 5 percentile to the 15 percentile range, depending on the provider competition. Partnerships are growing. Flare has been working with DeFi projects, data providers, and real world asset tokenization pilots.
So I
It's
can
still
gain,
early.
so I can gain what,
Mhm.
5 to 15% interest
Yeah,
on my staked Flare. So
yeah,
if I
absolutely.
wrap my XRP tokens into wrapped Flare XRP tokens, and then I stake those on the Flare network, and then I
And
get
you can,
paid between 5 and 15% annual percentage rate interest on that.
yes, absolutely. You just have to wrap those tokens on the Flare network, and they'll give you FXRP, and you can stake that, gain a yield from that, and when you get ready to pull out, you pull out the network and keep your XRP. So you actually gain a yield from it. So if your money is just sitting, why not put it to work? I mean, if you are going to be a long-term holder anyway, you can add liquidity to the network as well. You can participate in the AMM pools. You know what I'm saying? It's like we were saying earlier, it's all kind of different ways that you can generate income right now while you're holding, and
So instead of just holding your
utilize
XRP, you hold your
utilize that
XRP
to
into
gain more.
other.
Yeah, utilize that to gain more of the native asset that you initially trying to buy more of anyway. Because we were thinking like, well, and I know if y'all like us, y'all regular people, we run out of money. Like we're not fucking rich. So, I mean, what's a way that I can always create more XRP? You know what I mean? And this is a hell of a way to do it. So, um, I
Yeah.
would,
I was
I
like,
mean,
how
I
can
can't
you?
give I can't give anybody any financial advice. This is a good time to drop
Yeah, definitely. We're not financial advisors. Anything we say on this channel is not financial advice. We're just simply bringing you education and information, letting you know what we're doing. Again, I showed you my wallet stuff, my stuff that I'm doing. That's just simply stuff that I'm doing. Don't follow my footsteps if you have no idea what it is that I'm doing or what you're doing. Just use this as a learning tool, try to learn more. Um, but yeah, I
investing
mean,
is risky and you can lose all of your
yes,
money.
crypto is very risky.
You can lose everything.
Yeah.
But
So, but again, if you follow along with us and you become members of our channels, you can join the Discord. The links down below. Please join the Discord channel. We're gonna here in the very near future, we're gonna add some membership tiers. So depending on what membership tier that you join, you could possibly join us for some live trading sessions where you can actually follow us and follow our trades and trade right along with us and make some money along with us. Um, we're also going to be doing our member challenge. For those of you who want to participate in trying to make some money this year, we're going to be doing the 100 to 10K challenge. So we're going to take $100 and I'm gonna start a brand new fresh account, right? I'm gonna start it with you guys. We're gonna put $100 into that account, and we're gonna grow it to $10,000 over this next year. So if you guys want to take $100 and you want to try to turn it into $10,000, you're more than welcome to join us on that journey and follow our trades. So that's something that we're going to be doing for the guys that can't afford to put thousands of dollars into the market. Get you $100. We're going to give you probably, we'll probably start the challenge October 1st, coming up
we'll
next week.
me and him gonna restart it with y'all because we doing it already.
um,
So we'll restart it with you
we'll
guys.
start it next week. I mean, I put $50 in this morning just because I couldn't resist it. The prices were just too juicy this morning. I caught some bottoms this morning, and I knew they were bottoms, and I wasn't gonna. I was like, I really would like to wait till tonight to show you guys. putting in $50. But the market just wasn't going to allow me those entry points tonight. So I went ahead
Yeah.
and got those positions this morning, and I was in profit most of the day. I'm still in
And I
profit
place
now,
limit
so
orders, so um I placed limit orders and I got in a little bit earlier than I wanted to. I didn't actually catch the bottom, but I did get pretty close. So I mean, you don't have to be like exact, you know what I mean? You just want to get around about and
I
just
mean,
get a
I
good
didn't catch
position.
the
You know
bottom.
what I
The
mean?
bottom was at like 270. I got it 272.
See, like I always like confirmation candles, so my brother is a little more aggressive than me, so we got different styles, but both work. You know what I mean? We both right on time, so I could go a little bit more aggressive at times. He got to get the fear out of me a little bit more. So, but you guys, man, tonight was a hell of a conversation, and I think this is where we probably close it at tonight, fam. XRP fighting in the courts, flare building in the shadows, and the rails of the next financial system are being laid with the world still asleep. Don't just watch this space, you guys. Own a piece of it. Study the chart, stack your knowledge, and move with precision. This isn't just about tokens. It's about a power shift, a rewriting of the rules. Stay sharp, stay hungry, and remember, the future isn't waiting. It's already here. It's just unevenly distributed. I'm Crypto General. He's
Crypto
Crypto
Kurt.
Kurt. And this is XRP tonight. And until next time, you guys, stack heavy, think long, and move free.
We out. Set
Set
for
for
life
life out,
crypto,
man.
guys. Y'all have a good evening.